What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome to my channel. We're about to jump into your energy. This goes out to Sun, Moon, and Rising. Singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcome. This is a financial reading. I'll be tossing another poll up tonight. So let's see what we got for you. See what we're rolling with. They say it takes money to make money, and I'm not on that, but that just popped into my head, so everyone knows that. This is more about having courage. If you notice, some of the most paid in full individuals, some of the most richest, etc., etc., they take risks, and strategy is a big key. Money just doesn't fall into anyone's lap, no matter what that might be. So if you want it, you got to go get it. The only thing hindering you from getting it is going to get it. There's a lot going on as we are delving deeper into the age of Aquarius. And again, I'm not going to say we're in the age of Aquarius or we just entered the age of Aquarius, because I've heard mixed signals from multiple people. So I'm just going to say that we're inside of it and flowing. Now, I will say this. You're going to take a loss in life. You know, as we go out and try to get that bread, we're going to invest something and it's going to go kaboom. Like I say, you might spend all that money on that Uber, riding around all day looking for a job, only to be told by all of them, nope, nope, nope. But at least you tried. You put the energy out there. I'm not picking up so much that this has to do with the 9 to 5. I'm not picking up that this has to do with a menial labor job. If you want the big bucks, you're going to have to risk it. You're going to have to take the big dream. You're going to have to jump and go forth, and understand it's going to take strategy. You're really going to have to take those ideas and really, really go forth with that night energy, charge onward and forward. So in order to manifest what it is that you want financially, you're going to have to understand that risks are needed. You can sit back and hold on to all that money you have, that you so forth and so on, and cling to it for dear life and be frugal as ever. And I'm not saying you have to spend your whole bank account and deplete everything in order to make things happen. What I am saying is that it takes money to make money. And when it comes to investing, whether it's in a stock, a bond, a business, so forth and so on, and or a person, you can't sit on your money. You have to invest it. Now, that doesn't mean invest everything that you have and leave yourself barren in the 5 of Pentacles energy. Leave yourself left out in the cold. It does not mean that. But what it does mean is that you're going to have to come up off that seat. You're going to have to come up off that proverbial chair, the front porch, the stoop, whatever you wish to call it. I mean, from what I'm seeing is you're meant to manifest it. You can't help but manifest things when you invest. I'm seeing the gold regal energy, the solar power, and we know that gold regal solar power is awesome. But I'm also seeing the green, and what color is money? Well, depending on where you are in the world. But where I'm from, it's usually green. But you see where I'm going with it. Now, you can make things flow for you in your favor. Think of Venus. Try putting some intentions out there on Friday. Some archangel just showed up. Whoa. Well, look, I'm in my calendar. Understand that it's not going to be easy. You're going to have some failures and you're going to fall to the wayside a couple times out of your life. But if you hold on to those shiny pinnacles and just show to the world that you have that money to invest, you're not really going to go out there and invest that money. Right? You can flash your cash all day long. You can sit on that 10 grand. You can sit on that 5,700. You can do whatever you want to. But until you decide to invest something into that, whether it's a part of a workshop, whether it's in stocks and bonds, trades, whatever you might feel connected to, or whatever it is that you're working at, whether it's an ebook that you're writing, whether it's an actual book that you're going to sell in stores, even though I think it's more beneficial to go ahead and write an ebook because everything's going digital. I'm not saying that, books are going to die out anytime soon, but who's going to go to the local Barnes and Nobles and stuff? And yeah, some people do like to own books. I love to own books, but a lot of the people like to have their Kindle or whatever it is that you may use. And you can reach a lot more people with the ebook. Not saying you have to go write an ebook. What I'm saying is that look towards manifesting money on a more online scale right now. Look towards all the opportunities that are coming forth. And some of them are BS and some of them aren't. Now, don't get me wrong. That is not me saying go out there and invest in the first person up on Instagram and or Twitter or Facebook saying I can turn your $10 into $200. Do not fall for the victimized scams. Don't do that. But you're going to have to invest in yourself. You're going to have to invest in what it is that you want. You can't grow a garden unless you go ahead and buy the seeds and plant them. A couple of those seeds ain't going to grow. I'm just being honest. Anyone who's grown vegetables and stuff, they first go around, they say, yo, not every single seed grew. In fact, sometimes in general, even when my grandfather grew stuff in the garden, not every single seed grew. You plant a lot of them. Not every single one's going to pop off. If it is, you'd have a jungle. But you have to understand, sitting on your money and just saying, I'm not going to donate anything. And the universe is just going to open the door and give me whatever I want because I'm naming it and claiming it. Or I'm writing sigils, or I'm casting, workings on Venus. I'm burning paper money and trying to, ancestors, deities, universe. Hmm. Hmm. Just a side note, fill your cup. If you don't have an emotional connection, a fiery, passionate connection to what it is that you want to invest in, you ain't going to get very far. It's good to have a good mindset towards money, but if you don't have what it is that you need emotionally, passionately, so forth and so on, physically, you're not going to get anywhere. What's that? Six of Swords. Who's sort of a scarcity mindset? Who's heard of that? It failed 3 times, so I'm just going to give up. Do you know some of the greatest people on the planet Earth bombed out 2,799 times and kept failing and failing and failing and failing and failing and failing? The only difference is they did not give up. They kept going. Belief by popular demand. You keep striking, you're going to strike gold. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to get lucky and win the Wheel of Fortune lottery. We ain't saying that. What I am saying is that you're going to bump your head in life. Those thoughts that, don't serve you any purpose. You need to move past those. You need to move on. You need to look to the better days and to the horizon. You have to go forth with the Knight of Swords energy. You can't go forth with the scarcity mindset thinking that you're just going to manifest it. You got to put yourself out there. You got to put a little something in the pot. It takes money to make money. Hell, even if you want to do something as a YouTube channel, you got to invest in the technology that you need to do a YouTube channel. Whether you invest in a brand new computer or an iPhone, it does not matter. You have to invest in something that's going to bring you to where it is you need to do so you can set that up. And you might have to invest a little bit of money in some SEO understanding, search engine optimization. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but I am hearing that a lot of y'all need to gear towards online. I'm not saying you can't have your mom and pop stores. I'm not saying that because those are still going, believed by popular demand. I'm not even saying that, you can't open up a shop. But right now, what's going to benefit you more with everything that's going on in the world? Online shop or in-person shop? Building a house and selling out the junk and doing everything. That's great. You can do all that. But you have to understand that the online world is probably going to be more beneficial for you than just hoping that somebody walks past your store and says, hey, But you're going to have to put the word out also. You're going to have to move past those thoughts that no longer serve you. And you're going to have to be comfortable within your self. And you're going to have to dump your emotions into it. All right? Let's do one more. In closing, you remember leaving those thoughts behind with the Six of Swords energy. That's going to bring forth a great change. Life is about death and rebirth. Life and growth is about death and rebirth. You know, you might put 7 ideas out there and only 6 of them bomb out, and the 7th one plants a little seed. You can look back and say, well, those other ideas sucked, but you got to go ahead and say, hey, I tried it. It failed. It bombed out. Let me go ahead and put that behind it. Accept the change, accept the death and the rebirth, and make it happen. It's not going to be easy, but with understanding, clarity, strategy, you can manifest that into your life. And let me talk to you for a second. There's a lot of jargon going around the world saying that the universe is about to open up and just drop everything in your lap. No, it's not. Because if that was the case, everybody will be rich and where they need to be. Everybody will be with their lovers and their perfect persons and everything. And no tarot reader, astrologer, or anything will be online. We would not be needed. That's truth. You have to understand that foundation is key. That it does take time. It does take patience. It does take trial and error. And the universe is in your corner if you work with the universe. You can't go against the grain. Like if you're trying to go surfing, how many surfers you see saying, I'm going to float right into that big old wave and this pile on drive through? No, they go with it. They flow with it. And they sometimes still get ran over. Right? They sometimes still get ran over. But you got the magic inside of you and you have the ability to make it happen. The question is, are you going to make it happen? 222 for those into numerology. Now, I'm still learning that myself. So hopefully that resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If you'd like to book me, check the description box below. Tips and donations are always honored and welcomed. Now, if you check out my community tab, I mentioned 2 amazing readers, and I think you should go check them out. So hop on over to the community tab. I'll have some trivia coming up this Monday, and also I'll have a new setup. It'll be another discount week, as well as some freebies. Until then, like, share, and subscribe, and help get the word out. It helps my channel more than you know. All right? And also go follow me on the Instagram. All that stuff is down below. All right? Let's connect. Let's reach out. Let's make it happen. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth, peace to the ancestors, peace unto you, the listener. You take care. Peace. Forgot to press the button. Oops,